Welcome everyone. Today is July 31st, 2024, and I'm going to attempt to start this. I actually did this section here, I just started. I'm going to try and get a little bit on the front parts cleaned out. I got to pull all these weeds. Then I have to bring the metal rake in here and break up all these clumps. This was from the 5-gallon buckets from last year, and just try and smooth it out a bit. And then I'm going to add the manure in here and just a little bit, and then I'm going to put my potatoes in. I know they should have been planted 2 months ago, I know, but it just didn't work out that way. So I've got the most important things done, which is all my tomato plants are in the buckets. I still have some pepper plants, but I want to get these potatoes in. They're still in the greenhouse, and the sprouts are beautiful. They're like dark green and luscious, but they should have, and purple, but they should have been in like 2 months ago. So I'm working on that today. I am going to dig this out here. Now, Jesse over at DAYZ Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, he said those are chives. Chives, I think he said. So I'm going to dig that out and I'm going to save that. And I actually have, I think, another one at the other end too. So I'm going to save that, but everything else is coming out. St. John's wort, I am overloaded and over flooded everywhere with that. I mean, there's one there. I have one down at the end that looks like a tree. So right there, that great big thing sticking out. Oh, sorry, not St. John's wort. It's not St. John's wort, it is lamb's quarter. It is everywhere here. So I'm going to start with this part here up front, and I want to get my potatoes in along the front. I think that's gonna, let me think. I have to think here. Yeah, I'll do my potatoes along the front, I think. And then along the back, I'm going to put, good question, because I haven't decided yet. A part of me has been wanting to grow corn, because like 90-something% of all the corn that you buy in the store, all the corn products and all of the corn is GMO. And so I don't eat corn, and I try not to eat corn products. It's extremely difficult though. Almost everything has some form of corn. But I love corn. I just haven't ate it in years. So a part of me wanted to grow some corn in here so I could at least have some corn, because you can put it in the freezer. So I might put a section of corn, maybe. Now, I tried growing it in 5-gallon bucket. Yeah, it'll grow, but not very well. It does need a lot of root space. Like, it needs a lot of soil to spread its roots. So but I did hand pollinate it, and it did actually create cobs. So it's okay if I don't have a great big space, because I can hand pollinate my corn. So I might put corn, but I do know for sure I'm going to put potatoes along the edge, because it'll be easier for me to dig them out. And I'm also going to be putting in here carrots and onions. I'm not sure what else yet, but for sure, carrots, onions, potatoes. I have to check my companion planting to see what is okay to plant where. And, oh, almost stepped on my sunflower. I did clean this out, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago. And I pulled everything out of here. I was bushes like that. And I planted one of my giant sunflowers. It's supposed to go like 15 feet. So I planted one there, and then one here. I did want to plant them every other post, but there's manure on my siding, and I have to move all the siding. You know, it is what it is. For now, it's just going to be like that. It's fine. So, you know, I may not have everything the way I want it this year, but I'm just doing the best I can. I'm trying not to stress over it. You know, if it doesn't go the way I want, then oh well. It's just something to look forward to for next year. Now this here, I'm going to have to get my phone and scan. I can't do it on this one because I don't have enough space. I had to delete my app. But I kind of thought this looked like mint. I don't know. I'm going to check that because if it's mint, I am saving that. But everything else in here has got to go. I just want to give you a quick little glimpse of... Okay, I'm just going to walk on this here. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. Look at all of this. It's just crazy. It's out of control. But look at this. This here is lamb's quarter. I mean, it's actually the size of a small tree. So, this has to go. Look at that. Can you see that root system? Oh my goodness. But I will say that it is very easy to come apart. So, there. So I'm just gonna toss that over there for now. Just want to show you like how much work this is going to be, but you know, it's got to get done. And then there is one other thing over here I wanted to check, because when I scanned it, my app said it was onion, but I don't see any bulbs anywhere. So I don't know if this, it looks like blades of grass. I don't know. It doesn't look like onion. So all of this is coming out. I'm not saving any of it. Oh gosh, I'm caught in this tree. So that is what I'm going to start right now. And this here is just my before video. Oh, I have to pick up that blanket. It blew off when it was drying. So actually, we can get it right in here. Let's just go see what this is. I mean, it looks like something edible. Let me see, what are you? I don't know. It looks... Okay, I'm gonna take one of these off. It is mint! That is my favorite. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, good. Mint is one of my top favorite things to grow. The only tea I drink is mint, and oh, it smells so good. I would say peppermint. I don't think it's spearmint. Okay, so I think I know what happened. I had mint in 5-gallon buckets last year, and this, I cut it all down this year. I mean, it's just looked dead. I mean, you know, you give it time and time, and at some point, it's still not doing anything in the spring. So I just emptied it in here with the rest of my buckets. But what I noticed is the one I didn't empty is starting to sprout. So I think, you know, your mint plants might look dead, but sometimes they just take a long time to grow. So the one I thought was dead that I threw in here, it must not have been dead. So that makes my day. Oh, it smells so good. I love mint. So anyways, I'm just going to rub this leaf on my skin because, you know, bugs don't really like that smell, and that might help them not bite me so much. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm rubbing it all over my arms, and I just switch hands here. So I'm going to save the mint, and I'll walk over here. Oh, it smells so good. And we're going to save this here that I was told is chives. Let me just see here. Okay, so right in here. So, look at all of these. So, apparently these are chives. And, okay, so, yeah, I got my shovel. Let me just see, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to easily just pull it out. I'm gonna have to get my shovel, and that's okay. So, we've got 2 things I can salvage out of here. I'm very excited. So this here is the before, and I'm just trying to get some of this out here while I can. Ooh. So this is the before, and oh wow, that has lots of fragrance. So that's the before, and I'm going to show you a video when I get it all finished and I get my, oh my gosh, look at that. It is like a tree. So once I get my tomatoes in here, I'll show you, my potatoes. I'll show you an update before I put soil on them so that you can see what my potatoes look like before they get covered in soil. And then when they start to grow, you'll be able to see that process. And when it comes time to harvest, you'll be able to see what it looked like when I originally planted them. And then when it came harvest time, you'll be able to see the after. And you'll be able to see, the size of the potatoes before I planted them. And then what they look like when I harvested them and how much I got and all that good stuff. So it just gives you an idea. And I will say that I am planting russets because I actually got them last year from a generational, a family that plants them. So they're not from the store. They're not, I wouldn't say they're like, certified sweet potatoes, because they're not, but they've just used them generationally on their farm. And out here, russet potatoes are not like what you get in the store. They're like the size of 2 feet, and they are absolutely huge. What you get at the store is the ones that are not that big. So they sell you this small size, and what they do is the big ones, they actually, traditionally, they would sell them to the companies that make French fries and stuff. So they get all the good, great big, huge, giant potatoes, and we get what's left at the store. So I'm going to get started, and I will see you on the update video when I have the front part decent and the potatoes put in before I put the soil on them. So I will see you in part 2, and be patient because it's humid and hot and I'm working slow.